Oh, wow, what that was? You ready though, nigga?
Man, he ain't ready. Fucking tomorrow. You ain't ready, man.
What wrong with a nigga, man?
Alright,
Beat on this shit, man.
oh, what a nigga out here thinking.
Oh yeah, we got the field first. I'm sure me too.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. You ain't
Talking
want
about
to
little
rock.
thing, don't be scared.
Now Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
None of it.
You said what now?
We ain't having none of it.
Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Check 26, check 26, 36, 36. Hey, Ringo, 48. Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Throwing his Cousins. And he's got
Alexander.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They run. Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on first down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let them come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
No play with me, G's.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins.
I just told you don't play with me.
Picked off at the 38. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
That'd be good to you throw it early. Pick 6.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Watch him.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 63 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Tackle made by Montravius Adams.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Cousins to throw it this time. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
Yeah, I don't like defenders.
What you talking about? That was solo. Like, I know it's solo.
You spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Oh, you stupid. So his ass out and told the niggas to stop. What fighting? Niggas came from out here in the back in there.
Cousins.
Same shit.
And Diggs has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Man, you ain't gonna punt the rock.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
That's crazy.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. It's brought in by Doxson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Right there. Oh, man.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Why is my dude way over there, bro?
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards, first down Vikings. Cousins now, rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Shifts by him. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Like, man, I don't want like 3-5 squads or some shit. Yeah.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On third down, Cousins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him.
I don't have
and Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Man, no better than this, man.
Oh, this league crazy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 53 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Anybody else that want to join?
Crosby with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Let's see what.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Game that came in that bitch. Remember the 2 white holes you on
Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
No fourth down rules apply to losing team. If you're out on the quarter foul, 4 down.
50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, orbit.
Playoffs, no fourth down rules apply to
On second and 2, Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Got the patch
15 yards on the play, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check right now.
To throw is Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They got AB on that shit, man. They got that nigga Dante, 96 speed.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Yo, send me that nigga, man. I'm about to get you in right now. Sonny Michelle, Ngakwe, Greg Olsen, Cam Newton.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Jones. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Man left, man left. We got three, fellas, we got three. Watch 81, watch 81.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. Second and goal from the 1.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run for it with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Third and goal for Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Bravo. Watch the eye. Look again. Mike 5-4.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run it again with Cook. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now Cousins. He's got his man. This is Jackson. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Diggs with a good footwork. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
You first. You ain't doing nothing today. Check 44, check 44. Let's 50. Check. Yellow. Hey, dude. 42.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins, a deep ball for Duck. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
I already did that. First thing I did when I got on.
He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
4 wins they got, they all in the division. And 4-1 in the division. Oh, yeah.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers.
Look at the Rossi, man.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Throwing, Cousins. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Success rate on the next 3 trucks is different.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
88.
Rodgers now to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Hey, team 6.
On 3rd down, Rodgers going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Make their teammates better, motivated to perform. What the fuck? When selfless players are making their plays, their teammates are motivated to perform better. When they enter the zone, all teammates on the field enter the zone as well.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
How's
the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's fine.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's Cook. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Check. Jet bomber. 10, under 10.
Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Cousins to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch the safety creep. Good route kick. Watch the 50. Hey, echo.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
50, Mike 50. Bend it. Mike 50.
reasons to throw for it on fourth. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
What's wrong with you, Jezzy?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot-race. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Let's go, man. This is easy,
Now
man.
Crosby for the point after.
Man, I'm trying to see. Yeah.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
This nigga Aaron Donald maxed out.
Oh man, he capping. He done got him 2 dogs. First 2 dogs.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The interception woes that just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I turned it off right when you told me to. Man.
You put the broadcast on. Oh, you put the broadcast on.
This is Jones. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Aaron Rodgers over there telling you who to throw it to.
Running right, Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. To To throw is Rodgers. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added